Have you ever felt like a piece of your soul was torn away? As if all of a sudden you were just a used object, thrown away without the slightest remorse. That lump in your throat, the feeling that you're not good enough. They want you to believe it. They want you to drag yourself on the shards of your self-esteem, begging for crumbs of attention. But I'll tell you one thing, enough. You are not disposable trash. You are a dormant force of nature, waiting to be awakened. And the key to that liberation lies in recognizing your true worth. Let me be brutally honest. They don't care about you. They care about what you can offer, about the energy you waste trying to please them. The moment you stop serving, you become invisible. Do you understand the cruelty of this? They suck you up to the last drop and then discard you as if you were chewing gum. The truth they hide is that the loss is not yours. It's theirs. They lost someone loyal, someone who would give his life for them. They missed the chance to have something genuine. What about you? You got rid of a parasite, someone who prevented you from flying. See if you are already subscribed to the channel so you don't miss any videos. Leave your like so we know that you are enjoying the content. And leave your opinion below in the comments of what content or story you would like to appear here on the channel. Now take a deep breath. Feel the anger bubbling up inside you. Use that anger as fuel. Turn pain into power. Because from today on, you will put yourself first. You will love yourself unconditionally. You'll rebuild stronger, more resilient, more badass than ever before. They will try to come back. They're going to beg. They're going to manipulate. They're going to use every dirty tactic they know, but you won't fall for it. You will look into their eyes and you will see the emptiness, the envy, the regret. And he will smile. A smile of someone who knows he has won the battle. Because you broke free, you have valued yourself, you have been reborn, and now you're ready to conquer the world. Remember that moment when you looked in the mirror and didn't recognize yourself anymore? That feeling that you had lost yourself? It's time to rescue that amazing person you've always been. Now answer me. What was the biggest lie you told yourself to justify their behavior? Let's face this shit together. Do you feel constantly drained, exhausted, even after moments that should be pleasurable? Does guilt visit you often, even when you know you have done nothing wrong? Attention. You may be caught in a web of manipulation woven by experts in disguising your true intentions. These people are masters at identifying their weaknesses, their sensitive points. They use their empathy against you, exploiting your ability to feel the pain of others to keep you in check. They play the victim. They appeal to your sense of justice. They make you feel guilty for not meeting your needs, which most of the time are purely selfish. Have you ever noticed how they always come up with a sad story just when you're about to say no? Coincidence? I doubt it very much. The truth is that they don't want a relationship of reciprocity. They want a stage where they can shine, a mirror that reflects their grandeur, a provider of their emotional and material needs. And you, in your naivety, end up accepting this role, sacrificing your own dreams and desires in the name of a false sense of belonging. But the mask always falls. In times of crisis, when you need support, they disappear. Or worse, they blame you for the situation, make you feel responsible for your problems. Coldness and indifference come to the surface, revealing the true face behind the facade of kindness. The problem is that you have become accustomed to these patterns. You normalized abuse, manipulation, lack of consideration. You've convinced yourself that that's how relationships work, that you don't deserve any better. But I'm here to tell you that you do deserve it. You deserve to be loved, respected, valued. You deserve to have healthy relationships based on reciprocity, trust, mutual support. For this, it is essential to learn to identify the warning signs. Observe their behavior. Do they constantly criticize you? Do they make you feel insecure? Do they isolate you from your friends and family? Do they manipulate you emotionally? Do they disrespect your boundaries? If the answer is yes to most of these questions, run away. Escape as fast as you can. Don't try to fix them. Don't try to change them. You are not a therapist. You're not a savior. You are responsible for your own happiness. Remember, your mental and emotional sanity are too precious to be wasted on toxic people. Get rid of them. Make room for relationships that nourish you, that inspire you, that make you grow. When was the last time you felt obligated to do something you didn't want to do, just to please someone? This feeling of discomfort is a sign that your boundaries have been violated. Learn to say no. Now be honest with yourself. Which toxic pattern do you have the most difficulty identifying and breaking? Share your experience. Let's get stronger together. The pain. The pain. It consumes you inside, prevents you from moving forward, imprisons you in a vicious cycle of painful memories. You relive every moment, every word, every gesture, trying to understand what happened, where you went wrong. But the truth is that it's not your fault. The responsibility lies with those who hurt you. They want you to drown in your pain. They want you to define yourself by it. They want you to believe that you will never recover. But I'm here to show you the way to healing. The first step is to accept that the person you were before this painful experience no longer exists. She died. And this is not a tragedy. It is a liberation. Because this person was vulnerable, naive, easy to manipulate. The new person who is emerging is strong, resilient, aware of their value. Imagine yourself as a phoenix rising from the ashes. Pain was the fire that purified you, that prepared you to fly higher. Stop blaming yourself for the past. Stop whining about what could have been. What happened, happened. There is no way to change the past, but you can change the present and build a different future. Healing is not a linear process. There will be good days and bad days. There will be moments of relapse, of longing, of doubt, but don't let yourself get down. Remember your goal: to be happy, to be free, to be yourself. Allow yourself to feel the pain, but don't let yourself drown by it. Cry, scream, let out. But then, lift your head, look to the future, and move on. Write a letter to the person who hurt you. No need to send. Just put out everything you feel. No filters, no judgments. Then, burn the letter. Symbolize liberation from the past. Forgive. Not for them, but for you. Forgiveness doesn't mean you approve of what they've done. It means that you free yourself from the weight of resentment, that you make room for healing. Rebuild your identity. Discover your talents, your passions, your values. Invest in yourself, in your personal development, in your physical and mental health. Surround yourself with people who love you, who support you, who inspire you. Stay away from those who hurt you, those who criticize you, those who manipulate you. Learn to love your own company. Discover the beauty of solitude, the freedom to do what you want, when you want, without having to give satisfaction to anyone. Remember, you are the protagonist of your story. You have the power to transform your pain into strength, your suffering into learning. Believe in yourself, trust yourself, love yourself. I am strong, I am resilient, I am able to overcome any obstacle. I deserve to be happy, and I will be. They expect you to scream, to beg, to crawl at their feet. They want the drama, the spectacle of their pain. It feeds their ego, gives them a false sense of power. But I'm going to teach you a secret weapon, far more powerful than any outburst of rage: indifference. Imagine the scene, you crossing paths with them on the street. They look at you expectantly, waiting for a reaction, but you just walk right by as if they were invisible. Without a smile, without a tear, without a look. The deafening silence of his absence. It destroys them from within. Do you know what a narcissist's biggest fear is? Be ignored, be irrelevant, to be erased from existence. Indifference is not pretense. It's not about masking your feelings. It is about transcending the need for external validation. It's about recognizing that their opinion doesn't define you, that their approval doesn't interest you. Silence is your shield. Don't waste your energy trying to convince them that you're okay. Don't respond to their provocations. Don't fall into their traps. Let them drown in their own insignificance. Block them on social media. Delete the mobile number. Get rid of everything that reminds you of them. Zero contact is critical to your healing. True revenge is not retaliation. It's not about making them feel the same pain you did. That would equate you with them. True revenge is your success, your happiness, your freedom. Focus on building an extraordinary life, one that leaves them awestruck with envy. Invest in your dreams, in your projects, in your healthy relationships. Show the world that you are capable of shining brightly, even without their presence. They will try to sabotage you, they will spread rumors, they will defame your image. But don't worry. People who truly love you will know who you are, what your truth is. The best answer to envy is success. Keep growing, keep evolving, keep surpassing yourself, and let them consume themselves in their own bitterness. I am invincible. The opinion of others does not affect me. I live my truth with authenticity and courage. Remember, Indifference is not coldness, it is wisdom. It is the art of protecting your energy, of preserving your inner peace. It's proof that you've moved on from the past and are ready to build a bright future. Society teaches us that we need a partner, friends, a family to be happy. That loneliness is a punishment, a disease to be avoided at all costs. But I tell you, this is a big lie. The truth is that happiness is not in having someone by your side, but in being complete alone. In loving your own company, in valuing your time, in respecting your limits. Have you ever felt more alone in a crowded room than walking alone in a forest? The quality of your company is much more important than the quantity. Self-reliance does not mean isolation. It means that you don't depend on anyone's approval or validation to feel good about yourself. It means that you have the freedom to choose who deserves to be part of your life. Make a list of the people who do you good, those that support you, that inspire you, that make you laugh. Invest in these relationships. Stay away from those who drain you, who criticize you, who manipulate you. Learn to say no without guilt. Don't feel obligated to please everyone, to meet all expectations. Prioritize your well-being, your mental and emotional health. Discover your hobbies, your talents, your passions. Take time to do what makes you happy, to nourish your soul. Travel alone, go to the movies alone, dine alone. Discover the freedom to be yourself, without filters, without masks. Loneliness can be an opportunity for self-knowledge, reflection, and personal growth. Take this time to connect with your essence, to discover who you really are, what you really want. Remember, you are the architect of your life. You have the power to create your own world, to choose the people who will be part of it. Don't settle for crumbs. Don't settle for less than you deserve. I am complete. I am sufficient. I am deserving of all the love and happiness in the world. I choose my company with wisdom and gratitude. Embrace your individuality. Celebrate your uniqueness. Don't be afraid to be different, to think differently, to act differently. The world needs your authenticity, your voice, your light. And when you finally find someone who truly loves you, who respects you, who values you, who inspires you to be a better person, then yes, open your heart. But remember, this person is not your salvation, it is just a compliment. Your happiness depends only on you. Therefore, embrace self-sufficiency, choose your company wisely, and build an extraordinary life full of love, joy, and purpose. And remember, you are never alone. You have yourself, and that's all you need. Now tell me, what is the most important thing you learned today? Share your final reflection. Let's celebrate your transformation journey.